Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9 p.m. English News Edition. The top stories of tonight are concerning the national news. The Ministry of Youth and Culture, in close collaboration with the Washington Embassy, launched the 2025 edition of Cinema Night with a series of film screening at the National Library. And on the international scene, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation held an emergency ministerial meeting. Welcome back in our newsroom. Heavy rains flooded Djibouti's capital. Authorities respond swiftly. This morning, heavy rains turned Djibouti's main road into waterways, challenging the city's resilience, but swift and coordinated action by authorities has so far prevented a major crisis, proving once again the strength of a community and preparedness in the face of nature's challenges. In the earlier hours of this morning, several major routes of the capital were flooded by rain water, causing significant traffic slowdowns and disrupting the daily lives of residents. But the response was quickly organized. Under the supervision of the prefecture, an exceptional mobilization was launched. Teams from ONID, supported by the National Police, Civil Protection, and the Djiboutian Road Agency were deployed to the most critical point in Djibouti city. Pumps were activated, debris clearing machines operated, and temporary barriers erected, all efforts aimed at evacuating water. Cinema Night 2025 celebrated in Djibouti with Russian support. The Cinema Night 2025 event was held in Djibouti's National Library with the support from Russia's Ministries of Culture and Foreign Affairs. This free event was also made possible thanks to the Ministry of Youth and Culture of Djibouti and the National Agency for the Promotion of Culture. Following the event in Russia on August 23rd, Cinema Night took place in Djibouti on August 24th and 25th. Now it is a second year the initiative brought together Russian and institutional audience to enjoy Russian cinema. Last year, the event was held in 14 BRICS and CIS countries. This year, more than 35 countries joined the celebration, including new participants like Djibouti, Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, South Africa, Indonesia, the UAE, Hungary, Serbia, Slovakia, Angola, and Mauritius. Alongside the screening, an exhibition on Russia and the Russian alphabet was open to the public. Taking the floor, the counselor of the Russian ambassador in Djibouti expressed his pleasure in welcoming guests to the National Library for the opening ceremony of Cinema Night 2025. He did not fail to explain that the event was organized by the Russian Embassy in Djibouti under the patronage of Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Culture, with the support from Djibouti's Ministry of Youth and Culture and the National Agency for Cultural Promotion. He noted that the Cinema Night has been held annually in Russia since 2016. This year, he said, the event coincides with the Russian Film Days 2024 and is being held in Djibouti for the first time, giving it an international dimension. He added that the aim of the event was to promote Russian cinema and introduce international audiences to the country's latest film releases. According to him, 3 new Russian films had been selected for this year's screenings. The Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hibo Mumin Azoui, took the floor at the opening ceremony of Cinema Night 2025, saying it was an honor to speak at this event, which is being held in partnership with the Russian Embassy in Djibouti and the National Agency for Cultural Promotion. She highlighted that this major cultural event reflects once again the power of cinema to bring people together, to share stories, and to enrich a dialogue among countries. Cinema, she noted, is more than just entertainment. It is a tool for memory, education, and openness to the world. Over 2 days, she said, audiences will have the chance to explore the richness of Russian cinema through a series of film screenings. This series of Russian film, free and open to all, demonstrate a shared commitment to cultural exchanges and accessibility, particularly for young people who remain a key priority for her ministry. The minister underlined that cultural cooperation between the two countries is part of a positive and active dynamic. She added that this collaboration helps strengthen the bonds of friendship and solidarity between the two nations and offers artists and the public a broader view of global artistic expression. On behalf of the Djiboutian government, she expressed a sincere gratitude to the Russian embassy and its partner. She noted that this event marks the beginning of a long-term joint cultural initiative planned for the final quarter of 2025. She concluded by thanking the National Agency for Cultural Promotion and the National Library of Djibouti for their continuous effort to make culture a pillar of development. Tonight, a magazine takes a closer look at a major turning point for Djibouti, the ongoing reform to build a more transparent, efficient, and citizen-focused state. A reform of governance that goes beyond policy. It is about shaping the future of the nation. In Djibouti, a new chapter in institutional history is being written, the reform for a better governance. Behind this technical term lies a clear and essential ambition to make the state more efficient, more transparent, and closer to its citizens. Governance is not just about laws and regulations. It is about how the state manages its resources and make decisions, and most importantly, how it serves the public. In a country like ours, positioned at the crossroads of maritime and trade routes, this reform is not a luxury. It is a necessity for development and stability. The reform focuses on several key areas. First, the public administration, often seen as slow and inefficient, it is now being transformed. Thanks to digital tools, public services are becoming more accessible online. Applying for documents, getting official papers, and tracking procedures, all made easier to improve daily life. Another key area is public financial management. Every fund must be accounted, tracked, and monitored. The goal is simple: reduce waste, target spending where it matters most, and ensure public funds directly benefit the people in school, healthcare, and infrastructure. But the reform goes even further. It also tackles a major challenge in any society: corruption and favoritism. Here the message is clear. The rules must be the same for everyone. Transparency and integrity are not just slogans, they are the pillars of trust between the state and its citizens. This reform promotes a new culture, one of accountability, responsibility, and leadership in service of the public good. Beyond law and policies, this is a moral pact with entrepreneurs who need clear and fast procedures, and with every citizen who demands fairness and results. Djibouti's governance reform is more than administrative change, it is a national project, a clear direction toward a modern state where every decision serves the interests of the nation. In a region facing serious security, economic, and social challenges, the Republic of Djibouti has chosen transparency, discipline, and trust, a bold choice for the future and a commitment to face tomorrow's challenges head-on. Let's turn to the next story. Djiboutian women receive educational kits to support literacy and empowerment. The National Union of Djiboutian Women, in partnership with the Qatar Charity, held a ceremony today to distribute materials to women enrolled in the adult literacy program. The event was attended by the ambassador of the state of Qatar to Djibouti, the director of Qatar Charity, and as well as several parliamentarians and figures committed to promoting education and women's empowerment. funded by Qatar Charity and implemented by UNFD. This program aims to give women a second chance at education through literacy classes. It focuses on strengthening their basic skills and helping them integrate socially and economically. During the ceremony, kits were handed out to the learners as a symbol of encouragement to continue their educational journey and invest in their future. A total of 65 Jewish families benefited from this program, which highlights the central role of the UNFD in fighting female illiteracy. The program also aims to boost women's confidence and independence by equipping them with the tools they need to succeed. This project, let's recall, provides a valuable opportunity for beneficiaries to start income generating activities, fostering economic empowerment, and improving household livelihood. The speakers of the event stressed the importance of education as a catalyst for social change and highlighted how empowering women contribute to stronger, healthier communities. They call for continued collaboration between government bodies, NGOs, and international partners to expand such programs and reach more women across the whole country. In her address, the Director General of Qatar Charity did not fail to express her pride in partnering with the National Union of Jewish Women (UNFD) to support the adult literacy program. She emphasized that the distribution of educational kits was not only a practical support but also a strong encouragement for the women to continue their learning and invest in their future. She highlighted the importance of such program in providing women with a second chance at education, strengthening their skills, and promoting their social and economic integration. The director finally underlined Qatar Charity's commitment to empowering women and contributing to gender equality and community development in the Republic of Djibouti. The Deputy Secretary General of the National Union of Djiboutian Women stated that a gathering at the union's headquarters marked the distribution of essential equipment and tools designed to support female learners in their daily activities and income-generating programs. She underlined that this initiative aims to honor the women who have been studying at the union, a recognition of their efforts and commitment to learning. This woman, she said, had benefited from the union's literacy program and had successfully acquired reading and writing skills. Supporting and standing by this woman, she added, remains one of the core missions of the National Union of Djiboutian Women. The Djibouti Institute of Statistics concluded today a workshop focused on developing population projects in up to 2064 and analyzing the impacts on basic social services. The closing ceremony was chaired by the Institute's Director General, Ibrahim Abdi Haddi, with the presence of technical staff, institutional representatives, and development partners. Over several days, the participants work to validate demographic projection for the period 2024-2064 while examining how population growth will affect key sectors such as education, health, employment, and social infrastructure. The workshop also highlighted the use of analytical tools like the Rapid module and Spectrum software. In his remarks, the Director General of the National Institute of Statistics, Ibrahim Abdi Haddi, described the workshop as an important opportunity to unify efforts among technical staff, national institutions, and development partners. He emphasized that the goal was to develop precise future plans based on reliable data and statistics, enabling accurate predictions of demographic needs in the coming decades. He highlighted the importance of ensuring efficient delivery of basic services and strengthening national development policies in line with Djibouti's Vision 2035, the Sustainable Development Goals, and Agenda 2063. According to him, this forward-looking approach allows the country to transform population growth challenges into real opportunities for economic and social development and improving citizens' well-being. On the regional news now, Sudan advances to CHAN 2025 semi-finals after a penalty drama in one of the tournament's biggest shock. Sudan's Nile Falcons eliminated Algeria in the CHAN 2025 quarterfinals after a dramatic penalty shootout following a 1-1 draw. This historic win reflects not just the passion but also the smart tactics of coach Kouazi Abiam, making Sudan one of the standout stories of this year's tournament. And on the international scene now, emergency OIC meeting on Gaza crisis. Foreign ministers of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation held an emergency meeting in Jeddah, chaired by Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan, to address Israel's ongoing military offensive in Gaza City. The OIC condemned what it described as a continued campaign of extermination against the Palestinian population. Since October 7, 2023, over 62,000 Palestinians have reportedly been killed and more than 175,000 injured, the majority being women and children. Widespread famine, destruction, and displacement are also reported. Saudi Falcons win 2025 Esport World Cup. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman crowned the national team Falcons as champions of the 2025 Esport World Cup after they topped the standing with 5,200 points and won $7 million from a record $17 million prize pool. Held in Riyadh, the tournament featured 2,000 players from 100 countries, drawing 750 million online viewers and over 3 million in-person visitors. CEO Rafa Weicher praised the event as a global benchmark for esports, highlighting Saudi Arabia's growing leadership in the digital gaming world. And finally, climate change and deforestation fuel disease spread. Climate change and deforestation are accelerating the spread of infectious disease. Habitat loss and rising temperatures are increasing contact between humans and animals, leading to more zoonotic outbreaks like COVID-19. Vector-borne diseases such as malaria, dengue, and Zika are expanding into new regions, with mosquito thriving in deforested and warmer areas. Extreme weather also boosts waterborne disease like cholera. That's it for tonight's news. Thanks for being with us and have a good time.